JOHANNAH Duggar'S unexpected breakup with Shyam sparks family drama like never before. In a revelation that has stunned fans and rattled social media alike, JOHANNAH Duggar, the often composed and carefully navigated Duggar daughter, has reportedly ended her relationship with Shyam, a partner who had only recently entered the family spotlight. What initially appeared to be a blossoming romance, brimming with promise and public attention, has instead unraveled into a highly publicized breakup, leaving viewers and family members reeling. The suddenness of this announcement has ignited waves of speculation, debate, and intense scrutiny, highlighting not only the fragility of relationships in high-profile families, but also the complex interplay between personal desire, familial expectation, and public performance. From the very first moment fans caught wind of the news, it became clear that this was more than a simple romantic ending. It was a collision of autonomy, influence, and the ever-present weight of public visibility. At the heart of this story lies a broader theme: the struggle between personal agency and systemic control within the Duggar family framework. Known for strict adherence to religious codes, hierarchical family structures, and carefully curated public images, Duggar relationships are rarely insulated from external pressures. Every decision, when to date, whom to court, and how to conduct oneself publicly, is filtered through layers of expectation, both from immediate family and the observing public. JOHANNAH's decision to end her relationship with Shyam reflects an assertion of agency that challenges the traditional narrative of compliance, obedience, and the meticulous orchestration of family approval. This breakup becomes emblematic of a larger negotiation between authentic self-expression and the constraining architecture of familial oversight, exposing the subtle tensions that simmer beneath the carefully composed Duggar public facade. The timeline leading up to the breakup paints a picture of mounting strain, subtle warning signs, and strategic decision-making. In the weeks preceding the split, insiders and observant fans alike noted shifts in behavior. Social media posts grew less frequent and more cryptic, family gatherings revealed moments of quiet tension, and private conversations reportedly intensified, touching on disagreements and divergent expectations. These small, seemingly insignificant indicators collectively foreshadowed the dramatic announcement, revealing that what appears sudden to the public is often the culmination of ongoing emotional negotiation, reflection, and strategic deliberation. JOHANNAH's choice, while deeply personal, is also a carefully calculated step in navigating the intersecting pressures of romance, family influence, and social scrutiny. The initial shockwaves of the news were immediate and widespread. Social media platforms erupted with reactions ranging from disbelief to admiration for JOHANNAH's courage. Fans speculated about the underlying causes. Was it a clash of values? Was it a reaction to family pressures? Or was it a matter of personal incompatibility magnified by the ever-watchful eyes of public attention? Analysts began dissecting every previous interaction between JOHANNAH and Shyam, attempting to trace the trajectory that led to this unprecedented decision. Within the Duggar household, the breakup reportedly triggered intense conversations, with family members navigating the delicate balance between offering emotional support and managing the implications of the separation on the family's public image. This interplay between private emotions and public perception underscores the high-stakes environment in which Duggar family relationships unfold, where each choice is magnified, scrutinized, and interpreted through multiple lenses. Examining the narrative arc of the breakup, it unfolds like a carefully orchestrated drama. Early indications of strain, subtle distancing, cryptic communication, and minor disagreements set the stage. These escalated through private reflections, family interventions, and nuanced discussions, eventually leading to the climactic decision to part ways. The public announcement transformed a private decision into a spectacle, triggering widespread discourse, social media debates, and familial negotiation. This trajectory mirrors classical storytelling structures, where rising tension, conflict, and revelation culminate in an emotionally charged climax. Each stage, foreshadowing, escalation, confrontation, adds depth and resonance, making the story compelling not just as news, but as a human drama navigating love, loyalty, and autonomy under the pressure of public scrutiny. JOHANNAH Duggar'S unexpected breakup with Shyam sparks family drama like never before. In a revelation that has stunned fans and rattled social media alike, JOHANNAH Duggar, the often composed and carefully navigated Duggar daughter, has reportedly ended her relationship with Shyam, a partner who had only recently entered the family spotlight. What initially appeared to be a blossoming romance, brimming with promise and public attention, has instead unraveled into a highly publicized breakup, leaving viewers and family members reeling. Analytically, JOHANNAH's breakup reveals the mechanisms of influence, control, and emotional negotiation that define high-profile family relationships. In households like the Duggars, romantic decisions are never isolated. They are deeply entangled with family ideology, hierarchical authority, and public expectation. JOHANNAH's choice represents a conscious departure from these pressures, an assertion of personal agency in an environment that often privileges obedience over self-determination. The dynamics at play illustrate a subtle, ongoing tension: individual desires clashing with systemic expectations, private truth contending with performative norms, and emotional authenticity negotiating the strictures of familial hierarchy. This is not merely a romantic ending. It is a window into the structures of control, subtle coercion, and the strategic negotiation required to navigate life within one of reality television's most scrutinized families. From a social and cultural perspective, the breakup carries amplified significance. Duggar relationships are not just personal, they are symbolic, reflecting ideals of faith, propriety, and family continuity. By ending her relationship with Shyam, JOHANNAH challenges both the symbolic and practical frameworks that govern relational life within the Duggar universe. Public statements, social media updates, and family interactions all become arenas in which personal authenticity is negotiated against broader expectations. The drama unfolds on multiple planes: emotionally, performatively, and socially, highlighting how deeply intertwined private decisions are with familial norms and public perception. JOHANNAH's actions are simultaneously intimate, strategic, and profoundly revealing of the tension inherent in high-control environments. The emotional trajectory of the breakup is complex and layered. Early hesitation, subtle distancing, and private reflection mark the initial stage, while the decision to publicly assert the separation carries immense weight. Analysts note that navigating such a rupture in a highly visible family intensifies stakes. Emotions are amplified, public commentary is relentless, and every gesture becomes a statement. JOHANNAH's choice functions both as a personal resolution and a public declaration, asserting independence while negotiating the inevitable scrutiny that accompanies life in the Duggar spotlight. The interplay of personal vulnerability, familial influence, and public interpretation creates a heightened emotional landscape, where the end of a relationship reverberates far beyond those immediately involved. Public reactions illustrate the dual nature of private experience and public visibility. Fans analyze previous behaviors, comment on social media posts, and debate motivations, while family members simultaneously manage emotional support, relational guidance, and public optics. Every response, whether supportive, critical, or analytical, adds layers to the unfolding narrative, amplifying the stakes and intensifying the drama. This constant interplay between personal autonomy and external expectation underscores the relentless negotiation required to maintain emotional integrity while navigating public scrutiny in a high-profile family. The chronology of events adds to the intensity. Early signs of relational tension were subtle but telling: cryptic posts, private disagreements, and slight behavioral shifts. These escalated through family discussions, private deliberation, and eventual confrontation, culminating in the public acknowledgement of the breakup. Each stage, carefully observed by fans and analysts, adds to the narrative depth, creating a story that is as much about the structures of influence, control, and family negotiation as it is about romantic incompatibility. JOHANNAH's decision signals both a personal turning point and a broader commentary on the pressures that define life in the Duggar orbit. Ultimately, JOHANNAH Duggar's unexpected breakup with Shyam is a story of courage, emotional clarity,